Hello everybody, it's Julia here from the Highly Sensitive Tarot, and today I'm here to do what I hope is a light-hearted and fun little game with my tarot cards. It's a VR, and I think it's to a lady called Tracey at Becoming Temperance. I think this tag can be traced back to her. I watched her video and she said that she'd seen this exercise in a book called Tarot Playbook by Linda Cowell. So I've had a look at that book actually, and it's a good book. It's well worth a look. But I've also seen this tag on Robin's Reflections and Tarot by the Pines. So I'm sure there are other people that have done this tag, but I will link the people that I've mentioned in the description box. So this is a tarot murder mystery game, and it's kind of loosely based on Cluedo. I'm sure all of you know Cluedo. I don't know whether it's called Cluedo in the States or anywhere else, but certainly in the UK it's called Cluedo, and you basically have to work out who the murderer is and what their motive was for the murder. So that's what I'm going to have a go at here today. And I'm using my New Era Elements Tarot. I don't really know why. I had a few decks I could have chosen, but I thought I'd have a try with this. I like the faces of the court cards. I know that we've got African, Maori, who else have we got here? Sort of European, and then Chinese or Japanese, but sort of Oriental people. So, you know, this is a very diverse and inclusive deck, but I just like the faces of everybody. And so I thought it's also actually quite, well, in places, it's a bit of a brutal deck, really. There's some cards that are quite difficult to look at, to be honest. And I find it quite a blunt deck, so I thought it might fit well with a murder mystery, but we'll see. If I do this video and I don't like it, I won't upload it, so, and I'll probably have a go with another deck. So, so if this gets uploaded, I'll at least have thought it went reasonably well. So what I have to do is I've separated all the cards out. I've got all the court cards of each suit here. I've taken the death card out, and then I've got the aces here, and the aces are the implements of murder, and I've got the majors here, and they are, one of these will be the person that was murdered, and then I've got the rest of the minors here, and they will be the cards. I'll draw 2 cards for each, and they'll be the cards that will work out, hopefully, the motive and the murderer. And then what I think happens at the end is that I shuffle the death card back in with the majors, and I deal them out on the court cards until the death card lands on somebody, and then that is the murderer. But the idea is to try and work out who the murderer might be through reading the tarot cards, obviously. So, so I shall have a go. I can't guarantee any success, but I do have a weirdly morbid fascination with true crime, so you never know. So we have the Lovers. Oh no. So the Lovers were killed, both of them, it would appear. This lovely couple here sat under the kissing tree, I think that is. Oh, bless. So they are the people that were murdered. And then let's give these aces a little shuffle and then pick one off the top of there. And they were murdered with Ooh, poison. So I think air is a sword, fire is a gun, earth is a bludgeoning, and water is poison. So somebody has poisoned the lovers. And as it's the suit of water, it means that we will be focusing our efforts on the suit of water, on the cups. These lovely Maori people. So we have the daughter, we have the son, we have the mother, and we have the father. Have I got those all in shot? Pull them down a bit. So, well, I don't know about you, but I've always thought poison was a women's game. Women are poisoners. But we'll see, won't we? They all look very friendly and very happy. They all look quite pleased with themselves. Or maybe, actually, apart from the daughter here, who's staring head on, and she's not smiling, is she? He's got a little bit of a smile on his face, and he's got a little smile in his eyes, and she's properly smiling. But the daughter there, she's got attitude, really, hasn't she, I think? So, let's give these a good shuffle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay 2 cards for each person and have a go at working out who poisoned the lovers and why. Particularly why, I think. So, for the daughter of water, we have happiness, which is the 6 of Cups, isn't it? So this is something memorable from childhood. This is something that might be part of this daughter of water's actual only recent past or current situation, because this is quite nostalgic. This is about childhood, and I mean, in this card, just the sheer fun and abandon of splashing around in these water fountains, something you would remember even when you'd grown up. So that's, you know, that's not a bad card, is it, at all? Unless this person or this couple has somehow destroyed the daughter of water's memories of her childhood. Possible. And the son of water. And we've got the 2 of cups, the 2 of water. Blimey. That is, isn't it? Yeah, love. So that's new relationships. Why would the son of water have wanted to kill the lovers? Because of their relationship. But why? Why would he have been upset about their relationship? The mother of water. We've got the 4 of air, which is truce, which is like a stop and a rest and a pause, and maybe even a little bit of a retreat. So that's quite a passive card, isn't it? That's not a card that you would necessarily think that somebody was feeling murderous around the 4 of Swords. It's quite a passive card. It's not an active card. Yeah. The father of water. And for him, we have got the 3 of Wands. Exploration. The 3 of Wands, that's the sun in Aries, isn't it? Exploration. So, trying new things, going to new places, new adventures, excitement, travel, movement. So far, none of them are looking particularly like they might be the murderer. But I think I still have my eye on the daughter here. I'm wondering if in some way these lovers have in some way spoiled her happiness, her remembering, her nostalgia about her childhood. I mean, in all of these cases, often when there's murder, it's because of affairs, isn't it? It's because of jealousy or envy or somebody having an affair or somebody lying. And perhaps one of these had an affair with one of her parents, the mother and father here. And perhaps she's just come about that knowledge and it's just like ruined her whole childhood experience, her whole memories of everything. But also with the sun here, this new relationship, this new romance. Why would that be a problem with the lovers? The lovers is not about new romance, is it? It's about enduring relationships, commitments. This particularly is a card of growing old together. Maybe the sun here has just started a new romance with somebody, and so he's just not even remotely interested in the lovers over here and them doing their old thing. He's just interested in his newfound romance. Let's see. So the daughter, we've got the 10 of Wands, oppression. That's Saturn in Sagittarius. So that's a feeling of being trapped by something, trapped maybe by something that happened in the past, something that she saw. Because this poor old tiger here, or leopard, whatever it is has seen a lot. It's been trapped behind those bars and had no choice but to watch and to see. And maybe she's seen something that just completely spoiled her childhood memories. And then for the sun of water, we have the 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. So, I mean, what reason? Unless he just couldn't stand their romance and the fact that they'd seemed to have it all, that they had their love, their wealth, their security, that they just was jealous of all of it and he just couldn't stand to see it. But why? Why? He's a young man. Did he do it to benefit from their wealth in some way? Was he a beneficiary in their will? Were these people, really rich and so he bumped them off to get at their money? So that him and his newfound romance could run away together? I don't know. So for the mother, we've got the Chariot. So on the one hand, the mother has been resting in a pause, being quite passive. But at the same time, we've got the Chariot here, which is forward movement. And in this Chariot here, it's a destructive, like just a aggressive movement forward, a destroying everything in its path, really. Ooh. But why? Why? Perhaps they were in the way of some plans that she had. Perhaps they just got in the way and they got run over like things would be by this tank here or these diggers. Perhaps they just got in her way, so they had to be killed. So, I mean, that's what's going on in this chariot here, really, is that nothing's going to stand in the way of this forward progress. They're just leaving destruction behind them. Maybe the lovers stood in the way of the mother's forward progress. Perhaps that's why she had to call a truce for a time. Or she pretended to call a truce and then she poisoned them. And then the king, well, the king, the father, the father, this is the Six of Pentacles, isn't it? Success. So whatever the father is doing, I don't think he's doing anything to do with the rest of the family here. I think he's off having adventures, conquering the world, yeah, climbing mountains, getting in spaceships, just like being uber masculine, uber male, going out and conquering and just like seeing the world, exploring, having big adventures. I don't see him as having anything to do with this, really. So, is my money still on the daughter of water? I'm still going to stand by the fact that I think that poison is a woman's game. And I'm going to go with the mother. I think the daughter has seen things, and I think that it has oppressed her and made her feel bad. But I don't think it was her. I think it was the mother. I think the mother has pretended to sort of, she's pretended that everything is okay. She's pretended that she's not bothered by whatever is happening with the lovers. And I don't know what it is that is happening with the lovers. I don't know what her beef is with them, what her problem is, what they may have done to her, or she's perceived that they've done to her. I don't know. But I feel like this card here, the Chariot, I think they stood in the way of her progress. They stood in the way of a plan that she had for something she wanted to achieve, and they stood in the way, and so she's poisoned them. That's what I think. So let me get the rest of the majors, and I'm going to shuffle the Death card back in to the deck, and then we'll see. So what do you think, everybody? Do you agree with me? I mean, you know, I think it's the mother or the daughter, but I think the son here is just filling his own boots. I think he's got a new romance and everything's feeling abundant and lovely for him. And I think the father is away, exploring and traveling and, you know, feeling good about himself. And I think that it was the mother or the daughter. I think it was the mother. Why though? They look such simple folk, don't they, the lovers in this? They look like they shouldn't be people that anybody's got a problem with. But they also look a bit defensive, I suppose, don't they? They're sort of turned around there, and like the man's a little bit protective of the woman. He's got his hand on her shoulder. And it's like they've turned around and they're scowling a bit, aren't they? Look like maybe it's just that somebody has disturbed them. Maybe it was the mother here bringing them a nice coffee that she's poisoned. See, that could be it, couldn't it? That could be it. So let's lay the majors on the court cards here. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, the Magician, the Hermit, the Star, the Moon, the Hanged Man, the Empress. Who's it going to be? The Tower, the Fool, the Death card on the Mother. There you go. Look, see, I was right. I think she was in cahoots with her daughter as well. I think the two of them plotted it together. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed that. Do leave me a comment, please, in the comments box. Do say hello. Let me know who you thought it was. And I think this is a fantastic tag, so why not have a go? I'll copy and paste the instructions in the description box, and that'd be fantastic to see anyone else have a go at this. So take care, everybody. See you all later. Bye.